I mean, who even knows, man? Really. But while we're here, let's fucking get into it. Woo! Fucking crazy time. Oh, shit.
That's the stuff. That's what the people tune in for.
Oh, yeah.
You know it.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I don't know. How are you?
About the same.
Cool, man.
You betcha.
Would you like to start with the song?
I mean, I could. If that's easier.
I mean, easier than what?
No. Then your butt.
Oh, yeah, it's much easier than my butt. My butt is, it's impenetrable. I mean,
I
no one's tried hard enough,
Well,
I think is the problem.
That's a very different statement. Yes, exactly. So did you have any gigs this week? Since last we spoke.
When did we speak?
I don't know. Earlier. We played a Bitto phone tag today.
Yeah, no. No, nothing. Nothing since the weekend.
Is that better
Then what?
than having gigs?
It's about the same. Yeah, so I prefer to have them. Just because that's something to fill the space.
I understand. Wait, I have to check something real quick.
I think something's wrong with your video because, like, I hear you playing guitar, but then it looks like you're an emoji of a guitar. Yeah. I don't know, maybe turn your computer off and on again?
I was using the looper.
No, that doesn't make any sense. That's what I do.
I know. Yeah, but I'm left-handed. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All
right.
Are we being guested this evening or no?
No, not to my knowledge. So yeah, I mean your guitar could come up a little, I guess. But it doesn't have to. It sounded good. Oh, yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just the lupel.
Okay.
The lupel. The lupel. I don't know if I'm going to use the looper for the song or not. Though I broke a Julesian rule. The VOM.
You went to Virginia without getting paid for it?
No. I broke a Julesian rule at the VOM, wherein I did not construct the loop on the spot, but rather practice with it before the broadcast.
This was the week I wasn't there?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because I knew you would not countenance such things.
No.
So there. Is this now too loud?
No. It's good.
As I said to a mutual friend of ours, because I've been working on songs, it's like I'm back on my same bullshit, just now in drop D. Okay. Song?
Yep, I'm going to shut up. Because I've been so talkative.
3 years from now, it'll turn out the tag that I pulled without looking will be the last thread that brings it all down. Maybe if things had broken another way, started and can't be undone. And it turns out the tag I pulled just before. In 3 years' time I'll shut down. The rhythms and the running won't count for shit. In 3 years' time it'll all run aground, and that's it. That's it. Closing the hatch and walking inside, thinking a bit too long. Might slip my mind after too little time, and the day's obligations go on. Closing my eyes at the end of the night, and for a second it all seems wrong. In 3 years' time it'll all shut down. The rhythms and the running won't count for shit. In 3 years' time it'll all run aground, and that's it. Maybe if I knew I'd do differently. Probably not. Maybe with forethought I've never shown before. Definitely not. 3 years from now it'll be just too late to make any changes. In 3 years' time I'll shut down. The rhythms and the running won't count for shit. In 3 years' time I'll run aground, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
Boo.
Yay, boo.
How new is that?
That is... Do you want an actual day or just a...
I mean, you know, I love real facts, but I'll take alternative facts.
Finished it on Saturday. So, 6 days.
Okay, that checks out. I guess. I mean, you know, I'll have my fact checkers run it up the flagpole, but you know.
By all means.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was one of the ones. Actually, I would have played that on Monday, but I didn't get to go Monday to the thing that we often see each other at on Mondays.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a slow night, and then it sped up a bit.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was nice. Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
You know, the festive songs are starting to creep in because we're doing one on Christmas, by the way.
Is it official?
Yeah, we took a vote, and enough people would be there, and I think Rowan's free. So then we're just gonna, you know, even if it's just a small cabal of us.
I'll try.
It'll be nice.
I'll try to pop in. That sounds. Yeah. Hey, did the not to just make this the show that it is, which is a direct Vom spinoff.
Yep.
But just
it's
with
canon.
a lot less. Yeah, it's canon.
All of this is canon.
It's extended universe.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Legends.
It's not Legends. No.
Was a new prompt selected?
Oh, no.
Huh.
Is that supposed to have happened?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. It was like
Because
the
it didn't
7th.
happen the week before.
Yeah. No. Wait, you guys didn't select one last week?
Mm-mm.
What? Oh.
Mm-mm. Just didn't happen.
Oh.
Just didn't happen.
I don't know. Well, we're not doing it on Monday because I'm hosting Monday.
Are you hosting Monday?
I found out on Monday that I'm hosting Monday. So yeah. Hopefully.
Is Rowan otherwise engaged?
Yeah. Rowan has a thing, and Rob has a whatever meeting he has. His Monday meeting.
I know the meeting.
Yeah. He's very excited about it. We
He's
talked
not
about it.
excited about
He
it.
was no. I don't know. That's not the impression I got. He was like, I have a meeting. So that seemed like he was really excited.
That does seem very
Yeah,
much on.
that's excited for Rob.
Yeah. Let's all be excited for him.
Okay. So how about that woke Doctor Who, huh?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's
the
so
same
woke.
as every other Doctor Who.
Ugh, God.
Have you been watching the weird things on YouTube where they're bringing back old doctors and old companions?
No, are they like talking about their experience on the show, or are they talking about
No.
how Doctor Who's
It's
too
the
woke?
characters. It's like little like webisodes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
So Perry is back on for that, which is weird. It's old Who. I don't know much about it. Just that
Me
she
too.
does a terrible American accent that the producer thought she actually was American.
That's that came up on something. Somebody doing it. Like I think it was that companion doing a terrible accent. It was maybe like I don't know, some dumb comedy podcast thing where someone referenced it and then
I mean, I referenced it a few weeks ago, so maybe you're thinking of me.
no, it was funny.
Yeah, then it wasn't me.
I don't know, maybe. I often conflate podcast with real life because
Podcasts are real life.
I so seldom have conversations with actual analog human beings.
I think my brain is tricked into thinking I'm talking to more people than I am because of podcasts.
Yeah.
Very much so.
And I will respond to podcasts.
Same.
Not like in the comments. Not like they want me to.
No, while you're listening to it.
Yeah, I'll be like
this.
yeah, and then I'll just go off on a tangent like I'm
Do you let it play while you're doing your tangent, or do you pause
yeah,
it?
and then I'll have to go back like 30 seconds. It's like yeah, you talked over that bit and it was pertinent information.
Yeah, you need information. Yes, it's important. Hey, Jules, can I talk to you over here for a second?
Yeah,
Bless
what's
you.
up?
You. And also, well done. And also, you seem a little lower energy than normal. Is this a less than optimal time, as we had to start later anyway? I will understand.
10 o'clock is late, man.
Well, 10, yes, and 10:30 is later by half an hour.
Yeah.
So are we doing the shortest one ever? Will this be a webisode?
Oh no, you're gonna be the one to tap out. The fact that I'm here means that like I'm in it. Energy be damned. It doesn't matter. I'm doing this.
I'm in it to be in it.
Yeah, out of spite.
Not to win it, just to be in it.
No, I'm in it to. Here we are.
Qualify.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I don't understand what it means, honestly, that 10/14.
Well, hold on.
Oh, Sperlers?
Yeah, for all the nobody.
All the nobody. Somebody's going to go back and watch this one.
I know. That's like, I didn't watch the episode when it came out 14 years ago.
Yeah, well,
You mean
you
that
can't feed them after midnight. That's the thing. Spoilers.
It's people. Spoiler to green is people.
It's his. It was his sled when he was a child.
He was dead the whole time.
The whole time.
It was the Matrix.
The girl was a dude.
Ace Ventura.
No, the Crying Game,
Oh,
but then Ace Ventura.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like those don't hold up great.
At least the one I said does not hold up great. Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw the Crying Game. Now that I think about it,
Neither did I. Is that that's what's her name? Swillery Hank?
I no, I think that's before her time.
Which one was Swillery Hank? Where she was like a boy. Is that
oh
Boys
no,
Don't
that's
Cry?
yeah, Boys Don't Cry.
Yeah.
That's a different one. Yeah, I didn't see that either.
I saw She's the Man with Amanda Bynes.
I
Which was
saw
like a
one.
12th Night thing.
I saw one of the guy, just one of the guys, where she was not actually one of the guys. She had boobs.
Who was this that played one of the guys?
Just a very attractive brunette actress who I don't think did a whole lot else.
Yeah. So anyway, Doctor Who's woke now, everybody. Spoiler alert. They got pronouns.
Yeah.
There's more black people.
Yeah, and they appear, and there are trans or non-binary people.
Yeah,
in
that's
it,
the pronouns. Yeah.
And the no, but not only are there the aforementioned non-binary people, but the people in their lives, the lives of the non-binary people, just appear to love them and not give a shit.
Oh yeah, that's gross. That's
Yeah.
disgusting. Yeah. Like it's not
Nothing
made
worse.
into a whole plot point and like
Nope,
the
it's
show
just
doesn't revolve
happening.
around it.
Like
It's
there's-
kind of like it's brought up and addressed and then they move on.
Yeah.
And that's gross to me because that's not how actual human beings react. Actual
No.
human beings, if they brought up the pronouns and all that, they'd be like, what's your genital situation look like? What bathroom do you use? Can I police that, please?"
No.
But, the woke
Yeah.
British, the classically
British.
woke British.
Well, the fact that they did have like the couple of douchebags yelling something.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah,
then-
but like that was, that
Oh,
was
but
inevitable.
woe
And-
be unto anyone who is mean to a member of Donna Noble's family.
That's what yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like
it's like
yeah.
she's gonna handle it. And yeah, she grew on me in that series a lot. That series of specials.
Big fan of Donna Noble.
I may have to go back. The Tenant Years Blu-ray set that you talked about is now like $25 on Amazon, and I'm like, huh, I might have to.
Yeah, that's why I bought it because it was so cheap. It's 3 seasons, all the specials under $30.
So Kylie's on there.
Our Kylie. Yeah, she's
Our
there.
Kylie. Mm-hmm. I love Kylie.
Yeah, that's a good episode. Yeah.
It made me so sad when she's like suspended.
Yeah, everybody fucking dies in that episode. Except for 2 people, and one of them definitely should have died.
Yeah. It's been a minute. I will say that's how I felt when remember when they'd make even we acknowledge the bad Star Wars movies now, like the prequel and everything. The teaser trailers would look fucking amazing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That episode 1 teaser was freaking crazy.
They're just coming up over the mountain, like we don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Just some shit's happening. But they got, I think it was, they were doing them for when Rogue One happened. And like the second, when there was any idea of what was going on in the movie, I remember watching the second trailer with the missus and going, and just kind of leaning over to her and going, I think they all fucking die.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it had that tone, like, this is not, you know, like, no. This is more like what actual war would be like. Like, you have a thing, this one, to take this one hill, 80% of the people standing by you are going to be dead.
Yeah. The fact that fucking everybody died in that one is so good.
It's so good. Horrifying, but good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and there's this one moment when the Death Star nicks the planet. Like, it doesn't even full on hit the planet. It just like grazes it, and just like the devastation. Anyway, on Diego Luna's face when he and Felicity Jones are on the beach and they hug each other, and then he looks at the beam, like the blast coming to, and then the look of horror and realization on his face is like it's fucking.
But acceptance too. Like this
No, that's it. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. And then imagine
Oh, how recently
that.
have you watched it?
Since before I watched Andor, which I haven't watched since it came out, but you should watch Andor because Andor.
But I haven't watched. I don't think I watched all of Rogue One again after I saw it in the theater.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I just never got around to it again.
Well, if you watch it again, hopefully that'll get you horny for Andor. Because that's the best
Andor
Star
horny?
Wars. That's the Andorny. That's the best.
Andor horny.
Yeah, that's the best.
Wait,
Star
better
Wars
than
that's come out.
Ahsoka?
It's almost as good as the Book of Boba Fett.
I liked some of the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, but Andor is actually good.
Yeah. No, some of the stuff was just really irritating. But we've talked about this.
It could have been a movie, or it could have been rolled into season 3 of The Mandalorian, which would have made season 3 of The Mandalorian more interesting.
Because when
because Timothy Olyphant would have been in it.
Yes. But did Boba Fett show up in the second or third season of Mandalorian?
Second.
See, that amount of Boba Fett was the perfect amount of Boba Fett.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You could have had him. You could have had his story resolved.
No, but that's not true because all the stuff about the Tusken Raiders was brilliant.
You could have had all of that in season 3 of The Mandalorian. Oh, okay, sure. Let's just completely dismiss the thing I'm saying. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good. So we agree.
Yes.
And that show could have been 3 episodes. And
Fair.
And it could have been 3 episodes of season 3 of The Mandalorian because that show was 3 episodes too long.
Yeah, because that
in
those
the
first
last
2 seasons of The Mandalorian were so great. Like they were so much fun.
Yeah, I mean,
I was just as excited for R2 to show up as I was for Luke to show up. Still spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And I didn't need the Luke thing. It was cool. But like there's all this other shit like the fucking Death Troopers.
Yeah, rad.
Yeah. All that shit. Like I didn't need Deus Ex Skywalker to show up and fix everything, Like all of that stuff, it really feels like Legends stories,
It feels like fan fiction.
It does. Well,
yeah.
it kind of is.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, I don't know. Having Andor happen really made me feel different about like my expectations for what they're doing with the Filoni-verse.
So you saw what they could do.
Well, I got a good thing, and then I'm like,
yeah, like
okay.
they're capable of doing.
No,
a good
I don't even
thing.
care. They're doing the good thing.
You don't care?
Right. I don't care if they don't make any more good stuff.
Okay.
Because there's Andor, and that's good.
Oh.
And
See,
as they can keep making, Ahsoka
But wait,
and
I
Obi-Wan.
haven't interrupted you enough yet.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Anyway, they can make the baby Star Wars for babies, and I don't
Bubba.
care.
Baby Star Wars. I love that.
It's a baby thing for babies.
It's for babies.
Yeah,
They made a Star Wars.
Star Wars is for boys. It's for little boys. And
They don't have any bras in space.
Yeah. We can't make toys of the girl characters because nobody will buy those because girls don't watch movies.
When my first child was pretty small, but like in daycare, like 1, 2, 3 years old, all the kids in the class would have birthday parties, and whenever they had, we'd ask like, what do the kids like? What do they want? And for the boys, we'd ask, and maybe we'd do something. For the girls, we're just if they wouldn't give us any straight answers or gave us a stupid answer, it would just be something Wonder Woman related. Like, nope, get some Wonder Woman in your life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. That's better than a Barbie.
It's much better than a Barbie.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about woke Barbie. Everybody, did you see the woke Barbie movie yet?
I haven't, but I see that it's on the Max, and I want to see it. It looks good.
It's fun. Yeah, it's a good.
I heard the Dua Lipa song is great in it, and for whatever reason I haven't heard it.
I don't know.
I like
the only person I recognized is Billie Eilish because she has that like that breathy voice that she does.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah. And
I don't
now
know how,
like everybody tries to sound like her.
I don't know how I
Which
feel about her.
her Bond
I like
songs
I like that one
the
song. The one song.
third best Bond song of the Daniel Craig Bond songs.
Oh, I like that Bond song.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
meant like her hit, but
Oh, the bad guy song?
yeah, yeah, I like that song.
Mm,
I didn't say I'm not gonna fight you about it. I didn't say it was great. It's like no, I like
yeah.
that song.
I think, I feel about her the way I feel about Lady Gaga, where it's like,
She just irritates me.
but there's talent there.
Oh, sure. So
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Like I
Right.
never.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to like a thing just because,
That's
there's
the weird
talent.
thing. It's like you have to admit they have talent. It's like if I do, can we stop having this conversation? Because
Yeah. Exactly.
no, no, not
Right.
you. I just mean well, yes, also you.
Okay.
But
We're done with the
overall,
conversation. All right.
yeah, don't do it.
I'm out of here. If the candle wasn't flickering behind you, that would have been good.
You had to look for the candle though.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't know. That whole like yeah, but they have talent. I'm like, man, I'm not in. I want to know how good. I want to read the novel, not know how many words a minute they could type. You know, like I just fucking. I find that very tiresome, and it's really reductive. It's like, but they're talented. It's like, so
Yeah. Okay.
and honestly, after all the talk and everything about Star is Born, that's a bad movie. Have you tried to watch it?
No.
It
didn't.
don't
It didn't interest me. Like
don't trouble your beautiful mind with it. It's
the
not
only-
a good movie.
a lot of they make a lot of these like fake musical biopic sort
Well,
of deals.
that one's like the third time they've made that
So
movie.
I think
the
it's
fourth?
the fourth. Yeah.
Fourth, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, because the second one was Judy Garland. The third one was
In the
Barbara
70s.
Streisand and Chris Christopherson.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, Chris Christopherson was hot as shit back then. Did you ever see like the pictures?
I have seen pictures of him.
Yeah, he's like rangy and lanky, and
Yeah. He's
the
he's
perfect
like
amount of chest hair.
70s heroin hot. Yeah.
yeah. Well, but he was like a Rhodes Scholar, like he was the shit. Like he couldn't sing to save a life, but
No, but he could write. He could write
he could.
pretty
It
good.
turns out,
Yeah.
yeah. Willie Nelson
he
did
one
some
of the,
great versions of the song.
Highwayman.
Yes,
Yeah.
that record's terrible. Wait, no, the songs are good. The production is laughably bad. And there are people on that record I love. Actually, I like. At the very least, I like them all very much, and there are a few people I love on there. So who were the Highwaymen again?
The guy you just
It's
said, Willie Nelson.
Christoph. Yeah, and Willie Nelson.
It was a Waylon
Christopherson.
Jennings.
Yes,
And
Waylon.
Johnny Cash.
Oh yeah, yeah, it should be a better record. That the title track is okay. I have Jimmy Webb problems, the guy who wrote that, but that's something else. Like he has a book called, I think it's called Toonsmith, which is already irritating. And I stopped reading when I got to the point that he said that slant rhyme doesn't count. That everything has to.
Oh yeah,
rhyme
I
100%.
hate slant rhyme snobs. It's just like so. Then I have to rhyme fire with desire every time.
No, and it also not only is it reductive and useless, it also completely ignores the fact that slant rhymes and blank verse or whatever you want to call it when it doesn't rhyme has its value too.
Yeah.
Because you can get a little too, no pun intended, sing-songy if everything rhymes perfectly. But there are times when a slant rhyme or a barely slant rhyme or none at all gets the idea across better.
Yeah. And then sometimes melody compensates for, like it can rhyme melodically and doesn't necessarily have to rhyme syntactically. So
Yeah, sometimes the in the vibe-based economy, sometimes it's that was for you,
you.
because you're the only person who gets that.
And I'm the only person here.
Yes, well I'm here, I think. But yeah, that exactly. But that bothers me from somebody who should know better, as opposed to if it's some 19-year-old in the punk band. Think what you want, kid. Whatever works for you in the noise, you know. But it's honestly why I don't ascribe to the idea of like songwriting groups and that sort of thing. Even though there are people who are much better songwriters than I am, who do them, like Sean, brilliant, fucking brilliant. He does those things, and I was surprised. Like, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm surprised that like he and I'm surprised it took so long for us to bring him up.
You mean our actual host?
Yeah.
Well, we were in denial. It's like, is he gonna come?
He just went to go get cigarettes. I'm surprised that like the quality, but I guess that's just a testament to him as a songwriter, like the quality of the output from those homework songs. Like so many of his songs are homework songs.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then,
he came out and said he's like, I'm not a teenager. I don't have things I need to say and get out and blah, blah. It's like, he basically said I need a little nudge about the thing I'm writing about. It's like,
yeah,
well, it's that good.
I know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to hate the idea of song prompts because I hated homework.
Right.
And then it turns out I do very well with song prompts. It doesn't mean I get a good song out of it, but I definitely get a song out of it.
Yeah. And it's good to work that muscle.
Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's better to leave it alone, I think.
Well, I mean, there's beating a dead horse, and then there's, punching meat in it.
Chewing on that dead horse.
Punching meat in the locker. I was going to go with the Rocky thing.
Ooh, I like that one. But yeah, there are times when everything gets samey. I was surprised, like, working on some things. I'm like, hey, that came out all right. And that still happens.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Like, I like the one I just played you, which is why I played it for you. I think you're the first one to hear it other than my 11-year-old.
Oh.
Yeah. I played him the
test
demo in the
songs
car.
on him?
I have played him demos in the car. And he seems to enjoy it. And he's like, and then he'll say, I have a song. And then he'll start making up a song.
And here's Gollum.
And then there's Gollum. Oh, fucking. Oh, and that he did a completely different song for you guys. And then I mentioned that the next day. He's like, oh, yeah, the Gollum thing. And then he started doing the Gollum song.
Bonus content.
It was.
That's on the DVD extra.
It's totally on the DVD. Actually, Laserdisc.
Oh, 8-track.
Keeping it real. Wax cylinder.
Oh, okay. Well, now my Betamax joke is going to fall flat.
Not to me, it won't.
Victrola.
How are things coming in the musical thing for you?
Well, the reason I couldn't do this last week was because I had a Christmas show with the accidental band that I joined accidentally. Whoops. Oops, all band.
And how did that go?
It went as well as it could have, which was pretty good.
Now, who is this one with? You've explained this to me before.
It's me and the horn player, and then 2 other songwriters.
Oh, so this isn't the one with the other person?
No, this isn't the one
Okay.
with Ari. Oh my God. Ugh.
When are you getting that person on here?
I need to trick her into coming on here. I feel like I just need to trick her into doing anything I want her to do. That sounds nefarious. It's not.
Is
But
it weird that it made perfect sense to me?
She's busy. Well, it's because you know me. And she doesn't know me well enough yet to know to run away. So
Just have her come to your house and you guys can do it together.
No.
No?
I've slept on her couch twice now.
Euphemism?
No.
Cool, because I don't know what that would have been.
Yeah, what would that
euphemism for.
even mean?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, me and her, yeah, we slept on each other's couches. What? So, You just like your friends? Yeah, we're just like
Yeah, we like
we're
enjoy
cool,
each
we're
other's
good.
company in a platonic sense.
Yeah, but like it doesn't have to get physical or weird.
I can rest in her domicile and not have it be problematic.
No, she lives in Fairfax, and the shows I had over the weekend, I had 2 shows in Fairfax, and the first one was
In old
late.
Virginia.
Yeah, the first one was quite late. Started at 10, and I didn't get out of there till like 11:30, and I didn't really feel like driving the 45 minutes back to
Yeah, that's
Silver
too much.
Spring, and she lived and continues to live like 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
So
I remember driving back from playing at the gallery, Christian and Alejo's place, and passing Silver Spring, and I'm like, we've got another fucking, half an hour to go
Yeah.
or whatever it was at like 2 in the morning.
yeah,
Duh.
no, and then we played video games, man. She has like the newest game we played was from like 2003. So
Okay.
yeah, it was good. It was a good time. It's fun. She's cool. She's a cool person. Yep. I hope I don't fuck up her music.
I don't think you will. How's that going so far?
We'll see. We're gonna have a practice this coming week, and that's when I'll like start to really
Find out for real.
see what's up, because like, I have chord charts and stuff, but I can't really fully make sense of it until I'm shown what to do.
Yeah, fair enough. How comfortable are you having at it with someone else's music?
Not very. It's a new thing for me.
Yeah, I saw that you were being volunteered at different.
Oh yeah, that's different though. If I'm just doing my own thing, like noodling over top,
Yeah.
like I can do that to an extent. I'd prefer to know what I'm getting into,
Mm-hmm.
but like generally when I play with people, I'm just doing my own thing. Whereas there are like parts that I need to learn for this. So
So you show none of your personality in this, which probably for the best. Let's be honest.
yeah, maybe like once I get to know this stuff, then once we start to have a rhythm with each other, then maybe. And
Way
like
back to talking about the couch.
you can't see it, but I've been winking the whole time.
You got to get the eyebrows working a little harder.
Yeah.
There they are. Oh yeah.
I gotta get Joey on that.
Does Joey do a lot of eyebrow work?
He's like in more ways than one, because they thick, 2 C's, dim eyebrows.
Dim eyebrows.
But also
Mine
he waggles them a lot. Yeah.
Mine aren't coming through. I actually have a lot of eyebrow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
let's blow you up. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Maybe it's the lighting. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think they've gone gray, but the rest of me has, so what's the difference?
Do or do not. There is no difference. Yogurt.
Don't forget about Bubba yogurt.
How do you feel about them John Wick movies with the Bubba yogurt?
Huh?
They call him the Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Bo-
Oh,
Bo-
God.
Bubba yogurt.
I thought Baba Yaga. It just makes me want more Desmalchin.
Man, I just watched fucking Dune again.
Yeah.
God damn, that movie's so fucking good.
It was weird. A lot of portent. Stuff
Well-
started happening and then it stopped.
Yeah, I mean, you get upset when a part of a story is told.
It's
And
weird.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way they could have done the entire book in 3 hours even.
There is a book that came out that is the oral history of the David Lynch Dune movie. That looks very entertaining.
Okay. All right.
No, it's got a great title. I have to find it. It's worth it. Wait, what? You dislike that movie? Is that why?
No, I haven't seen it, and I never will because they made a good one. Yeah.
I mean, I can't really argue with you on that. It's not like it's a good movie. It's something though.
Right. Yeah. But David Lynch, I get it.
That is as good a description as I've ever heard.
You're kind of weird. I get it.
Oh, they also have the Batman the animated series and the Superman one on the big sale things.
What, like the full series?
Yeah, the Blu-rays.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like $30 for the Batman and $19.49 for the Superman.
Wow. The Batman is like
6 or 7 seasons.
yeah,
or
that's
something?
yeah. That's a lot
Yeah,
of episodes.
yeah.
So they would do like 20 some odd.
Oh, and by the way, the name of the book about David Lynch's Dune, it's called A Masterpiece in Disarray.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at that for
You a Twin Peaks boy?
no
You're not a Peaky Blinder? Twin Peaks
twin Peaky Blinders.
I don't know.
There's
That sounds like tits. Right?
I mean, yeah, sure. Depending on the volume of said
Tits.
area. I'd never loved that word for him. It sounds too pointy.
I call male breasts tits.
Fair. Totally fair. Titties is also acceptable.
Like I had this pocket over here. I call it my titty pocket.
So you can check on him.
Yeah.
Hey, you still in there?
Hey.
Are you?
No
Hey.
lump.
Hi. Are you checking for lumps?
Yeah. Men can get breast cancer.
Oh,
It's
that's
much less
actually Gene
common,
Wilder
but-
had it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that what he died from?
No.
Okay.
He died of old, I believe.
I don't think so.
No, he got pretty old.
He was old, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was like 80. But like in Hollywood,
You can
years,
just die
it's
of
not-
being 80.
You can die of being 80, piece of shit. What are we talking about?
Don't say Gene Wilder has to rest in piss, because we'll have
He
words.
doesn't. He may be resting in piss, but like if he is, then that's
That seems
Jerome
wrong.
Silberman. That's his real name, Jerome
it really?
Silberman. Yeah.
Wow.
Too Jewy?
So yeah, probably.
I guess like when
A
he came
lot
on the
of
scene
people
in, like,
changed
the
lot.
50s, 60s, yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of people changed their names for that very reason.
Because
I bet-
that was when anti-Semitism was like, I know the Holocaust, but like, do we have to with the Jews? Like, do we have to have them around? Then they took over Hollywood, and now,
Yeah.
oh, God.
Because those are the jobs they could get.
I know, right? Like jewelers and bankers and shit. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the Chinese people with like laundry, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's just the jobs you allowed them to. Those are the positions you allowed them to have in society.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
It's like that's funny though. It's like, how do you tell Jews from white people? I'm like, okay, if people are being pushed onto a train, odds are the people doing the pushing are the white people, and the people inside the train aren't.
that's some Europe ass shit, though, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I'm saying. Like, only in Europe do you have to like distinguish between white people based on religion and shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
It's,
yeah. Here we got it right. We made a whole class of people. We made
ooh,
class
that's the weird
warfare
thing when you
and
realize
race
that it's
warfare.
about class and
Yeah.
race.
Yeah,
where
that's what it
people
is.
think- it's
Whiteness
like,
is a class thing.
we don't
Yeah.
do class in America. The fuck we don't.
Yeah. Oh my God. What? That is what we do. We have the billionaire class.
Hey y'all.
It's a thing. Like they run the we don't have to get into
You know what's a confusing thing about the billionaires? All just in general. I'm gonna blanket statement. It would appear that anybody who made it to that amount of money did it at least in part by nefarious means or semi-nefarious means.
Oh no, it's a prerequisite for like
but then
getting
there is Taylor Swift, who seems, by all accounts, to be a decent young woman.
she was born wealthy.
Well, Was she wealthy or were they well-to-do?
Her dad was rich enough to buy her a record career.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
interesting because that is a bootstrap that most don't have. But
yeah.
but no, I just think it's an interesting thing. I don't have any skin in the game either way, obviously. But I just think that's interesting because I don't know anything about her dad. It's like with the Kennedys, like their grandfather was like a robber baron or some shit, and,
Yeah.
you know. But like with her, I think it's really interesting. Like I'll be interested historically. It'll be interesting to see in the next 10, 15, 20 years how that plays out.
I feel like if she is a shithead or if she does turn out to be one, I think she's media conscious enough to not go full Kanye.
Yeah.
And she's not, like, by, as far as I can tell, like, she doesn't have any, like, crippling underlying mental issues
No,
like
she
like a Kanye or like
it,
a Michael Jackson or like
yeah. It is weird though because that kind of drive to be that kind of successful,
yeah.
regardless of the hand up you're given or however you want to put it, or you were born on third base, halfway down the baseline, sure.
Hey, wait,
But
are we still talking about the couch stuff?
try to keep up. Obviously, yes. No, I just philosophically I find it interesting because there's also like I saw a thing about Pink playing stadiums and she's getting interviewed and she's like, "Yeah, it doesn't come up, but that's okay." You know. Like there's still a fucking stadium full of people there to see her. I think it's interesting.
What doesn't come up?
Oh, the fact that because it seems like there's Taylor Swift
Yeah.
and there's Beyonce,
Yeah.
like the two hugest people.
Right.
Not saying anything about the music either way. I don't have a strong opinion. They're obviously both very talented.
Yep.
But they're like the big bigs.
Right.
And it was just interesting that Pink, like I didn't realize that she was fucking huge and playing stadiums everywhere.
That's great because
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
Yeah, no, she's great.
Yeah.
No, but she had a whole thing about she's like she was being interviewed and it was the segment about that and it was basically, we don't hear about you the way we hear about them. And she's like, "That's okay. I'm playing stadiums and there are people there." She had this whole thing and I like got choked up listening to it cuz it was she's like she put shit on Front Street. She wasn't like, "We just like having people around." It's like, no, mothers can come there with their daughters and feel safe. People who are gay or disenfranchised or non-binary or whatever you want to say know that they're not in danger when they come there. It was, it just the way she put. I am not doing a good job of putting it across, but it was pretty moving. But yeah, I think she's great. There's a documentary on her on Prime now that I really enjoyed. And she's also like, making a marriage work with two small kids and still doing that shit.
She does like that wire work shit.
She does.
Yeah.
And that shit is, I think all three of them are really impressive in what they do.
Yeah.
I
No, any of those like big, showy, flashy Michael Jackson basically acts are inherently impressive. This goes back to the level of respect that you have, just like game recognized game sort of shit, where it's just like
it's Freddy level. It's
right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Who can take a stadium and go like that?
Yes. Palm of your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think he was the best at it, but that's just me.
Michael Jackson's up there.
Oh yeah, I can't
Michael
argue
Jackson
with that.
wrecked shop. Like he changed the concert game.
The reaction to him.
The expectation
Yeah,
that came with
it was an event.
like James Brown. I think no James Brown, no Michael Jackson. Showman wise,
Very fair.
But Michael Jackson just took everything. It's like, did you see Top Gun the new Top Gun?
I didn't. It's good.
Oh yeah.
But did you see the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw it because it was on Amazon, and then Maverick was on something I had, like Paramount Plus or some shit.
I think
when
you're
I had
right.
that.
And then are you sorry you didn't get to see it in the theater?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Ooh, you know what we're watching that's great that I wish I could see it in the theater, even though it's a series?
What? Reacher season 2?
No, I haven't started it yet.
First 3 episodes are out.
Have you
I
watched
started
them?
the first one and then I fell asleep.
I'm trying to be good and not watch it without the missus because she wants to watch it too, but she hasn't been into it.
Yeah.
But Monarch, which is
the new Godzilla show.
yeah, it's
With
you
the
know how you
Russells.
watch what's that?
The Russells.
The Russells are in it, and they do a really good job of not giving away the Kurt Russellness of it, which is
Is it?
nice.
Are they playing the same person or are they?
Yes.
Playing... Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
They're the same dude. And they I can't remember. I know we've talked about so many things. Have you watched the American Godzilla and Kong movie since 2014?
Well, yeah, I've seen all of them.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
rewatched Godzilla versus Kong because it's such a fun time.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call them like good,
No,
but like
the
a
first
lot of
one's
fun.
probably the best one.
I've heard King I swear I watched them, but I can't remember them.
Skull Island is incredible. That's
Well,
probably.
that's got Captain Marvel and Loki in it.
It's got everybody. It's got John Goodman. It's got Sam Jackson. It's got John C.
Yeah.
Reilly. It's got what's his name from Boardwalk Empire who plays the brother.
I will say there might be a Goodman cameo in Monarch.
So it is the same universe.
It is the same universe. Monarch is the company
Yes, I know.
that
Yeah.
keeps showing up. Yeah. No, I mean that's what it is. And
Well,
the
because you know how they have like Godzilla -1 now.
yes, yeah, I want to see
And they
it
just
so
they just have like parallel. It's like how they
Different
have
things.
the Batman, but they also
yeah.
have like the Suicide Squad and like the
Yeah.
DCU and stuff.
Sure.
But then there's the Joker movie, which I'm never gonna watch.
No. I need another angry guy like a hole in the head. Angry white guy like a hole in the head.
Yeah. Hey, what
But-
if Taxi Driver, but he's got makeup on?
Yeah, that'll make it
Hey,
okay.
what if the
but
King of Comedy, but he's got makeup on?
anyway,
Hey,
the Monarch, the first episode was good enough to make me think better of the world they were building in those Godzilla movies. Like I'm like, oh shit! Like I got really into it.
So it takes place like in the 70s and then
No,
in today?
it takes place in the 50s, in different parts of the 50s, 52, 54. Yeah. And,
Did you watch Lodge 49?
No, what's that?
That's where I discovered Wyatt Russell. It's I don't want to say anything about the show because it's just a very charming fucking show.
What's it called again?
Lodge 49. I believe it's on Hulu.
Hulu?
Yeah. It was on AMC and it was only on for 2 seasons.
Oh.
Paul Giamatti shows up in the 2nd season.
And I have not re-gotten, what is it? Is it Showtime that Bouillons is on?
Yeah, Showtime. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bouillons. Yeah, which is over now
Bouillon. Yeah, but I mean, I haven't gone back for that. Like, there's
for
stuff.
the final season.
Yeah,
You should watch
I-
Yellow Jackets, man.
I've heard really good things.
It's quite good. Yeah.
But yeah, watching that made me more interested in those movies, kind of like Andrew Garfield's turn in that last Spider-Man movie made
Right.
me want to go back. You know, it's like,
And go on YouTube and watch clips from the movie, not watch the whole movie.
don't watch the movie.
because the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is 2.5 hours long.
Oh God, it's so
and
long.
there's
And then,
barely a movie in there.
and the
But
girl,
also there's 7 movies in there.
yeah. And then the girl dies, and then he's sad, but then he goes off and wisecracks and fights Paul Giamatti for 3 seconds. It
For
was
3
really
seconds. I can't believe. This is one of the reasons I don't watch trailers anymore. I can't believe that they showed the very last fucking shot of the movie. The very last shot of the movie
they
in
ruined
all the trailers.
You know, there's separate people making the trailers.
Yes,
right?
I do. I found
That was
that
a
out.
weird thing to learn.
I found that out a few
why
years
don't
ago.
you assholes make your own trailer?
Right. That's why. So, like, with Guardians 3,
Yeah.
the reason those trailers were so, not
Spoilery.
spoilery is because James Gunn had say over it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But going.
Christopher Nolan, I think, is another person who has say over what they put in the trailer.
Yeah, I just don't want him to make any more superhero movies.
I don't think he will.
Good.
And you could argue that he never did.
Fair point. Fair.
I love The Dark Knight. It's an incredible film. It's not a good Batman movie.
No,
it's a great movie, and then Batman's there too.
Batman's a dummy head in that.
He's an idiot. He does the best Batmaning in the first movie. But
even
like
year one,
the Pattinson fucking Batman. I had a conversation with some strangers in a bar about this. Like we started talking about how James Bond, the James Bond movies and the Daniel Craig ones, and then I said that like No Time to Die is the second best one, which it is because it's fucking phenomenal.
is that the one with the song that I've got no time to die? I've got no time to die. There's some stuff over there I have to do and some stuff over here, so I've got no time to die.
Yeah. This is the one that Mel Brooks directed. No, that's the last. Did you see that?
Nuh-uh. I know he dies.
Yeah. So it turns out, Chris.
Wah, wah.
Shush, hold on. Turns out, he did have time to die. Okay.
Oh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No. Don't you just move on. Okay, now we can move on.
Okay. It is really great. It is. I think
Is
it's
it
the
good?
best. I think it's the best looking one. And Skyfall is a fucking beautiful movie. It's not a great movie.
It is a great look. Is that the one where Dame Judi Dench dies?
Yes.
Because she probably just got fucking tired of being.
It's the one.
Like,
Oh,
run around
absolutely.
all
She was in 8 of them. It's just like I'm fucking done.
That's
done,
plenty.
dude. I'm done. And then she shows up in the fucking Spectre as a videotape. Spectre, worst one. Not worst Bond movie. Oh, maybe.
Spectre?
Yeah, that's the one with Blofeld.
Casino Royale.
Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre, and then No Time to Die.
He did 5?
He did 5, and
I
he's
think
the
I
longest.
missed Spectre entirely.
Then you're good. Just all you have to know is Blofeld shows up. That's it. Blofeld shows up.
That's not a good name. Just sounds like things aren't going well. What's your name?
But like the all of the stuff that they tried to do in Spectre to tie the movies together
Didn't work out.
But then they somehow stick the landing in No Time to Die.
But Eva Green was in the first one, right?
Oh yeah, but that's the best one. Not just because of her, but also yes, because of her.
But then she dies in an elevator underwater because she makes herself
one of
drown.
the most stressful fucking death scenes in a Bond movie. And
they actually killed her in the movie. That's why you didn't see her in anything else.
Yeah, this has all been just like AI recreations. Yeah, it's crazy that they've had the technology for this long. So I understand why that they were striking about it because it's really good tech. Yeah.
Why are we broadcasting this?
I have no idea. Who's this for?
One day, our children's children go, "What were our grandfathers like?"
Yeah, this presupposes me reproducing it all. Yeah, one can dream. Nightmares are dreams.
We had that conversation. So we're night terrors.
Yeah, those are dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like when you wish somebody luck. It's like you got to be a little more specific.
Yeah. Sleep paralysis technically counts as a dream. So, yeah. I remember being explained what sleep paralysis was and it being one of the most chilling things ever. And then there's a show called The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix.
Oh, no.
And that plays a role in the fucking show, and it is horrifying. Luckily, I watched that in the throes of the pandemic when we were taking it seriously and nothing was open and I couldn't do anything with my life. So the existential horror of that really outweighed the ghouls.
Yeah, you got
So
you went pretty hard in the paint with horror movies for a while, didn't you?
yeah, I dig them. I really like. I've come around. Yeah, I like the genre, and like I like that you can do it on a shoestring budget and still make like a pretty fucking terrifying thing.
There
And I
are
really love
movies
space horror. I wish there was more space horror stuff.
like Alien, that sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't even think about that. But,
Yeah. No,
but
that's
yeah,
good.
no,
That's
that's a
good space
terrific.
horror.
That's a terrific horror movie. But there's
Yeah.
you're
Some
not a
say
game
one of the
person.
few perfect movies.
Yeah, that's as close to perfect as
I
I
haven't
think.
been allowed to watch it in decades because the missus
Because
was
Ridley
taken.
Scott has like a fucking bolo out on
That
you.
motherfucker. No, the missus was taken to see it at a drive-in when she was 5.
That's bad. Yeah.
All the people involved are no longer with us, so I can say that. But I'm like, but I haven't gotten to watch it. You know, like she hates xenomorphs with just so much.
She should
But-
not go to Rob and Kristen's house
Oh, I know.
because they've got the queen is just prominently. She's wearing a Christmas hat right now.
I
Rob
know.
sent me a picture.
I've seen pictures. But yeah, no, but it is actually the first two are so good, and then
They are.
everything
They're
after that
really,
is
like,
so bad.
It's such good sci-fi. Yeah, I haven't seen the other two. What I've
That-
seen is, and not in this order. I've seen Alien, Aliens, and Prometheus, and then the shitty Alien versus Predator movies, which are kind of fun.
I think the second one is Resurrection. I want to say, whichever one is the
fourth one?
Is that the third one or the fourth one?
The fourth
Anyway,
one is Resurrection.
The one that's written by Sex Pest.
Yeah, Joss Whedon. Yeah.
Is that the one that's directed by Fincher?
No, that's the third one. Paul W.S. Anderson directs the fourth one.
Because the Fincher one looked amazing, and
Except for that puppet.
the puppet. And have you gotten around to watching the new Fincher thing on Netflix yet?
No, the Fassbender thing.
Yeah,
No,
it's good.
I've heard mixed things.
It's good.
I'll get around to it.
The comic it's based on has nothing to do.
I did
It's
not
just-
know it was based on a graphic novel.
No, it's a series of things because it's like over 700 pages long, and I made it over 500 pages, and then it just like you ran out of ideas, but they still wanted to pay you to make a comic book, so I stopped reading. It was good for a while, but they took like, I'm gonna say 3.5 pages out of the comic book, and then said we're gonna do what we fucking want with this.
Yeah, sometimes that's the way to go.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
So what are we looking like, Hoss? It's you still seem kind of sleepy. Do you want to shut it down?
No, you don't have to use me as cover for wanting to stop. I'm
It's
here.
not cover.
so-
I'm checking on you.
I'm here. I'm here. Get used to it.
I'm here, not near. Get used to it.
Yeah, I'm here. Way over here. Get used to it. Yeah.
I'm here. 3 cheers. Get used to it.
Hip hip. Let's drink. You want to play another song? I'll play a song.
I'd like to hear a song.
Sure.
Are you going to play a song?
So, you're going to play a song.
No, you're going to play a song.
So, I'm going to play a song?
You're going to play a song.
Through you.
No.
First base.
Third base. The weird thing is they weren't even the
Gross.
first ones to do that.
Well,
that,
I think we
routine.
talked about this.
Yeah.
All those vaudeville jokes were just like recycled, and it
Yeah.
was just about who was the first and loudest to do it on film once that started.
There were-
or,
yeah,
or,
there
or
were-
I guess wax cylinder maybe.
Yeah, or radio, depending on when it happened.
No, I don't acknowledge radio.
I've heard it doesn't acknowledge you either. How did you know?
I don't know. A woman just knows. When's the last time you watched Guardians 3?
Like all the way through
Yeah.
when it came out.
You seen like bits and
Yeah,
pieces since it came
I've
on the
I've
Disney
come
Plus?
through when like people were watching it in my house,
I see. I see.
and to get from one end of the house to the other end of the house, you have to walk through the living room.
Were you carrying like a Chris Pratt body dummy while the acoustic version of Creep played while you were walking through your house?
I would prefer to be carried.
Aw. Me too.
No, I watched some of it. I watched parts. I didn't like run through like I don't want to see that. I think yeah.
It's emotional.
But like the weird, the way they got to the MacGuffin.
Which oh the ball
The thing that's wrong with Rocket, so they have to. He's got a bomb in him, and they have to go
right
get the thing.
right. So they have to go get the weird
Yeah.
like in Rogue One when they have to get the Death Star plans from like the the weird convoluted wall.
The Bothans who go die.
What?
The Bothans who had but many Bothans died for this.
Oh right. From the movie.
I'm sorry, did I just out Star Wars you by accident?
Well, it's original Star Wars, original
It is.
recipe Star Wars from the movie
It is.
Star
It's not
Wars.
extra crispy.
No.
I would.
That would be Revenge of the Sith.
That would. Oh,
Because
wow!
he
Good for you, man.
got rolled in the lava.
We make Anakin's right.
You were the chosen one.
I had the
You were
high ground.
supposed to save us. I hate you. Good writing, George Lucas. I hate you. Do it.
Bleh.
I am the Senate.
Bleh.
I still maintain the politics of the prequels outpace the politics of the West Wing by streets and streets and miles. It's good
Wow.
stuff. It's just a shame about the execution and that that they let George Lucas write them. That's a bummer.
Isn't that
'Cause
great?
He's not great at dialogue.
Although I am enjoying
big
my
picture stuff. Great,
Yeah.
great.
Didn't Carrie Fisher write an awful lot of the good lines in Empire? Wasn't that?
I think there was a lot of like here's what happens in the scene.
You talk over here.
You
and
talk
over
you
here.
do the thing because like
Mike.
the I love you, I know.
Yeah, that
improvised.
yeah,
Like,
that
you
was
know.
improvised. But
Plus they were
apparently,
dating at the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. She was apparently a pretty well-known, though uncredited, script doctor for a while there.
I did not know that.
It's true. It's true.
Did not know that.
Well, first of all, it's in the Wikipedia, so you know it's true.
Oh, wow. The Y
But
Kai
I've
Padea.
no, I've heard it yet. I've heard it referenced multiple places by like knowledgeable people. So yeah, she was a pretty well-known script doctor.
Like, having been in the business your whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
It would make sense that you would,
It just
get
it
into
wouldn't.
nooks and
She was
crannies.
definitely born into the business, but being born into the business doesn't make you capable of writing for it.
No.
But she could. I read a couple of her novels. They were good.
Yeah, she seemed like her point of view whenever she talked, it was very interesting, and so I can only
Yeah.
assume that translated to how she wrote.
Yes.
Which
So
it
are
doesn't
we out?
always.
Was that the end of the night?
Are you trying to leave? You can
What
be
time?
honest, man. It's okay.
Well, I want to hear a song.
I was gonna play a song.
Then play a song.
Start talking about Star Wars.
Yeah. Do you think we'll get back to that other stuff we were talking about before Godzilla?
Was it also Star Wars?
He's a little boy and Mrs. Murray's sad.
My name's George Lucas. I think Jar Jar Binks is really funny. I think that's like one of the funniest things.
I
that's
did
ever
like
happened.
that they brought back that actor to save Baba Yaga.
That's what you've been saying. I thought you were saying Baba Yaga.
No, I was saying
Baba
Baba
Yaga.
Yaga. Baba Yoda.
Bibi Yada.
Baba Yoda. Yeah, no, that's
What were we talking about before the Godzilla stuff?
Oh, I don't remember. I was hoping you did.
Oh, shit.
If only we had a record of this to go back to.
Yeah, or some sort of machine to
Yeah.
look up the thing.
It's a goddamn shame.
Well, what kind of song do you want? Little girl?
Little girl.
Little
Signed,
girl.
Little Girl. You okay?
No.
What happened?
You're not answering my question.
Oh, like one of your songs?
Oh my god. All right.
Oh, are you going to go watch, or did you already go watch the filmed Waitress musical?
Apparently they are extending the run, so maybe I will this week or this coming week.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. It's good. Yeah. She makes pies.
What?
You
don't say.
I couldn't get started, and then I did.
We never did get started. I will say I'm enjoying my new Palpatine impression. You ready?
Okay.
Bleh.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Bleh. Hooray for
You're
me.
having almost a third of as much fun as it looks like he's always having when he does that role.
You want to talk about somebody
He was the
like,
best part of Rise of Skywalker, for sure, as how much fun he was having. It's like, oh, at least someone was having fun making this movie.
I'm glad you're glad to be here.
Yeah, exactly. Which is
'Cause
one of the things I liked about like the few Fast and Furious movies that I do like.
Yeah.
Is like everybody's having a fucking great time.
I saw like the trailer for I think the last one
With
It's
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, I'm like, I have no idea what's happening, but a lot of people I like appear to be having a great fucking time.
Jason Momoa apparently in that one is having the best fucking time.
Doesn't he usually seem to be having the best
He
time?
really does. In fucking Dune, he looked like he was having a great time. He always looks like he's having a lovely time. And I forgot how many people were in that Dune movie, man. It's a lot of people. And now we got Florence Pug H coming up. Or as I call her, H Pug Florence.
I enjoy her very much as well.
Yeah, she's great.
Makes me want to go back and watch the Hawkeye series again.
Or just like the 3 episodes she's in.
Kate Bishop, you make me laugh.
Kate Bishop. Hey, it's funny, Kate Bishop.
What song are you going to play?
Yeah, I am going to play a song.
Yes, what song are you going to play?
Yeah, a song. Yeah, you got it. You got it in one. On the phone, long distance, always through such strong resistance. First you say you're too busy, I wonder if you even miss me. Never there, you're never there, you're never, ever there. Take the time to get to know me. If you want me, why can't you just show me? We're always on this roller coaster. If you want me, why can't you get closer? You're never find some time to sort it out, to clear my mind of any doubt. I don't mean you any harm. Can't just ignore this feeling that there is something wrong. Just watch me throw it all away. Don't wanna hear you say you make it all okay. You talk as if you're in a dream. The way you dance is smooth as cream, and I hang on every word you'd breathe. To you I'm sheep you use for sharpening your teeth. Just watch me throw it all away. Don't wanna hear you say it's gonna be okay. No, you can't return the blame. Kept holding on to a love that had already faded away. Well, I'll wait no longer. I can't feed your hunger for pain. Well, all the years we had have come and gone oh so fast. The fact that I can't get them back is all that will remain. Just watch me throw it all away. Don't wanna hear you say you make it all okay. You can't return the blame, honey, no, no. It's not all fun and games. We always played your way. Well, I'm not here to stay. The price is yours to pay.
I enjoy that, and the noises at the end. And I will be the one to cut things short because Urkel stuff.
Oh, now I'm not laughing.
Yeah. Sorry. See you Monday?
I'll be there. I They kind of have to be, otherwise it's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
There ain't gonna be none. Then perhaps the sunglasses are off.
This is when it stops being polite and starts getting real. / it was never polite. And this is a simulation. So.
True story.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good night, all of you. Good night, future generations. I'm so sorry for what we've done to the world. But I need my convenience.
We love
That's
our buttons.
and that should be on all of our gravestones. Hey, sorry what we did, but I wanted my 2-day delivery.
I wanted everything slightly more convenient.
Yeah,
so.
slightly more, but like somehow worse.
Yes.
Somehow it's more hollow.
Considerably worse.
Because of the instant gratification, but also
You
the
just have
quality
to
of the
keep
product.
lying to yourself about how it got to you and how it was made and what happened to the people who made it and all of that.
Right. So anyway,
Good night, everybody.
Enjoy Mad Max or Waterworld. Good night. Goodbye. Goodbye. It's either one. It's one of those.
It's one of
definitely
those.
That's it.